Molly, do you fancy doing a 60-second CPD?
Sure.
You're up for that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if we can get the. I'll see if I can get the clock working again.
You could just count down from 60 if you wanted, Mike. I haven't got the other way of doing it.
Here we go. Here we
And
go.
what are you going to do your CPD on, Molly?
So I want to talk about transferable skills.
Transferable skills. Okay, then. Transferable skills starting now.
So as vets, we all learn how to examine and diagnose a variety of species. So when you come into the clinic and you have an animal presented to you that you are not familiar with, don't lose your skill. Use your transferable skills to do a good clinical examination. And most of my job as a referral clinician is actually completing a very good and very basic clinical examination. I use my transferable skills. I haven't necessarily seen a macaque before, but I do know how to auscultate a heart, and I know how to check its lungs. I know how to get a good baseline. And when all of our lecturers have mentioned to us, when we start learning how to be clinical vets, get a good clinical database, just do it. Just get a blood sample, do an X-ray, and do a good clinical exam. You can do it.
Wow. Again, absolutely perfect.
Right.
I think having the going down really helps with
I'm going to have to go and try and turn this thing off again. Hang on.
That's brilliant, Molly. And actually, it's something I say to my my new vets whenever they're seeing a different species. We don't see a lot of exotics. We see a few, and they say, well, what am I going to do? And I say, well, the first thing you're going to do is examine it.
Yeah.
You say what you're going to do in terms of, have I got a diagnosis? No, you haven't got a diagnosis because you haven't even seen it yet. And it might be quite obvious. If it comes with a foot hanging off, then the diagnosis is it's got a foot hanging off. Examine it. With examination, you may not know the relevant clinical parameters, but they can be looked up. You do know, as you say, how to auscultate, how to take a temperature, how to look at a mucous membrane, how to feel an abdomen, how to feel for asymmetry. And it's all of those things, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I always say, when I'm teaching students, I say to them, it doesn't matter when you get the knowledge. It's just that you know, where to find it and that you need it.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter as long as your receptionist have told you what species you've got, or you're smart enough to ask the owner before the box gets opened.
Yep.
Then you can go and look stuff up once you've got to the point, you know, and if you can't do a TPR because it's the reptile, you need to know the temperature and everything else externally. And it is just that shift in the paradigms.
Yeah, I think we share that, Molly, don't we? That I'm very, very keen on just doing the basics right.
Yeah,
getting basic, simple stuff right, and you can then dance a tune later.
I think we need now to reflect on our CPD, don't we?
Oh, okay. So what have we got here tonight then, Julian?
So I custom make the certificates, and obviously I've put certificate twice because we've got double CPD. and it says, once again, we've pulled off an impossible task before breakfast. That's breakfast tomorrow, obviously. Doubling up on CPD because twice the chat is twice the fun. Thanks for your attention.